Good morning. Welcome everybody. What's up, Jared? How are you?
Good, thanks and stuff.
Yeah, I'm good. How's everybody in the chat doing? How's your week been? How you feeling? Let me know there in the chat. So it's Friday today, last day of the week. Yesterday we had the Bank of England rate decision. So we had that move down from the initial news. Obviously, they gave the 25 basis point increase as forecasted. So that was pretty much priced in. Nothing really new being brought to the table. So we get that effect where they say buy the rumor, sell the news. So like I say, those 25 basis points were already priced in. And then when the news comes out, we see the opposite effect to what we think might happen. Because 25 basis points, the Bank of England raising their rates is going to keep the pound stronger. But like I say, it's already priced in. Now what we've seen is we've really just had a really nice pullback here. Considering when we had the Bank of Japan rate decision, you can see how impulsive of a move we had to the upside. We needed a pullback. We needed a nice pullback. And, you know, we've come down back into these lows from last week, if I'm not mistaken. So we've come back down into these lows. We're retesting these previous highs right here. And we're forming a nice support there on the 4-hour and 8-hour. So I'm really looking for us to just continue to trend back up to the highs. And then above here, if we look further to the left, I know that there's plenty of clean traffic as well. So GJ is in a very nice position for possible swing trades. But one thing we need to keep an eye on this morning is the pound news. So this could definitely throw a spanner in the works. We do have a host of pound news this morning. Main focus on GDP. But yeah, we got quite a few different folders here. So going to be a tricky one, but I think at the end of the day, what's going to hold more weight is still going to be the fact that the Bank of England was pretty hawkish yesterday. If you had a look at their monetary policy report, which I hope everybody did, but I know everybody didn't. I really do suggest that you guys go and read these things. I think I sent it to the Discord. But you know, you'll find these things on here on Forex Factory. So the monetary policy report right there. Go and read these things. You know, when I say that what happens in the press conference after the interest rate hike is important, and what they say in the monetary policy report is important, and if they're either dovish or hawkish, it's going to set the sentiment. So they were more hawkish in this monetary policy report. Their focus is still to bring down inflation. We'll probably still see another 25 basis point increase from the Bank of England. So like I say, we're in a really nice area to get some really nice positions to ride up back up to like 171, 172. I think here for any positions this morning, I will be waiting for the news at 8 o'clock. So going to leave GJ alone for now, but this is looking really nice. Maybe if we do hold above 168,500 and maybe get a retest of that area coming into London Open, that'd look pretty good. Here on gold, we zoom out to the daily. Like I've been discussing a lot, you know, we are in and around these all-time highs still. There's not really enough of a catalyst to be breaking above that area right now. think we'll need to see some new fear, uncertainty, and doubt coming in to really drive gold to actually break above these highs. So we have obviously seen some profit taking in and around the highs, and we're seeing sellers stepping back in as well. Here on the daily, you can see that we've essentially closed below support. So right there we had a support level. You can see the daily candle closed just below. And I mean, in theory, if this was an hourly time frame, I would be looking for us to come and fill this range down to about 1985. So I like the idea of sells. But on the other hand, I know we have some US news later on, but obviously that won't affect this session too much. Yeah, we got this consumer sentiment later on today. We also have a FOMC member speaking at 9. That's kind of strange because that's really late for them. That's like 3 a.m. for them. Alright. But anyway, here on gold. So one thing I do notice is that these lows at 2000 are pretty significant lows. You can see the bounce we had in this area. And one thing I'm concerned about is on Fridays, when we are moving into a significant level, we can often see, so in this instance, we'll have sellers moving into that area, and we could see sellers taking profit at that area and see quite aggressive bounces off of these lows. That's something that we often see on Fridays. So that's something I do want to be aware of going into this session. But I've got sales marked up below 2010 here. Our 4-hour closed nice strong bearish. Our current 4-hour just opened up and ripped down with no top wick. So I think if we do get a top wick and we come back down to break the lows, we could be well on our way to fill this clean traffic here to the left. That candle really just ripped down. I would like to see a top wick being formed on the 4-hour. If not, I'll just wait for the 15-minute to close at least. But I like the idea of these sells. Potential even impulse sells on the breaks of the lows. I mean, there definitely is some sort of volume here already. I think we're just coming back to create that top wick. So throughout the week, I've been looking to this level to the left around 2013.5. And then yesterday we formed support at around 2013 or 2012.8. So we've broken below that support and retested it. So if we didn't have this current price action here, let me just block this out. Then I might be waiting for breaks below this area to then continue moving down to 2000 to fill this clean traffic. But we've obviously had a little bit of consolidation in a time of lower volume. And what we've seen here is a break, a retest, and now we're looking for the continuation coming into this time of volume. So as long as we're holding below 2013, I'm very happy to look for the sales coming down into 2005 and 2000 flat. Morning everybody, morning. Welcome. So I do like that we closed back above 168,500 here on the 4 hour on GJ. But like I say, just waiting for that news is going to be really important. On gold, I'm just waiting to see if we do come up and create a top wick here. This 4 hour just ripped down with no top wick. Otherwise, I'll wait for the 15-minute candle close. Pretty sure we'll come in full this week. But I'm happy to wait for safer trades, either on a 15-minute bearish candle closure below 2010, or once we break those lows.
You said 4 hour came down with some steam without that top wick, eh?
It was very quick. It was very quick. It was literally almost spawned in just about.
Yeah. How does it look on the 1 minute?
No, it was just one candle.
Jeez. Gold isn't holding any presence.
I could see us moving down to, well, this bottom wick. just think it's gonna be super aggressive right now.
Yeah, if you could get that top wick on the 15, and pretty much cross the board the 30 hourly, 4 hour, that would be really nice there.
Yeah, but knowing gold, watch us drive down this morning, no top wick on the 4 hour. Probably come into like 2000, and then we close the day at like 2020. Come back, get that top wick in the afternoon. You know, yesterday I was just thinking, dude, gold is fucking insane in New York session. You know, the morning trade yesterday was like decent. You know, it ran into like 80 pips. Where it was about, yeah, right? Yeah, 2030. Those were the sell stops.
2030.
And we secured at 2022 80 pips. Bro, I mean, that was a good trade. Look at flipping New York session, how it just dwarfed everything that happened early on in the day. Like,
you know why we don't drink coffee in New York session?
wow.
Because every time you have a sip and look away from the charts and you look back, gold has changed 100 pips. So.
Bro.
Dude, I'm not even joking. Dude, yesterday I was watching that price move up when I was doing the analysis, and I'm like, okay, you know, we're at 2030, you know, what could happen here? Dude, I look away for like 2 seconds, I look back, I'm like, what? 2038? What do you mean? I was like, that was quick.
Dude, literally, like, I
No,
just want to get annotate out. But this right here literally makes this look like markets were closed. I mean, I thought there was nice volume in London, and then look at this.
no. It's just like, it's ridiculous.
But the thing is, in that volatility, there's also a lot more risk. Definitely. I mean, just while we were sitting there for New York session yesterday, like around COMEX open and the news, it was super volatile. Within 30 minutes, you were just up, down, 120 pips.
I was literally like, I mean, I've had some beauties in New York session, but I remember the one trade that stands out to me this year was I entered my buy stop, sent the signal, or my sell stop, entered the signal. I look back, I'm like, what? Stop loss. Yeah, like, that
Just,
volume can be crazy. Like, I was like,
yeah, I remember this one where we were looking for the buyers down here, and it just kept on moving, and we were like, okay, well, nah, we're gonna have to wait for a break of resistance. And then I think you got the buyers somewhere here, and then you still got like 130 pips within 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that trade was
That just
lovely.
showed,
And then
yeah, that just showed patience pays.
we took, yeah, I remember it was like a move up from like 2000 to 2007. We took the buys from like 2008 to 2018. It was something like that, but you moved quickly.
If GDP increases, we get bars. Almost got enough for 5K challenge. Don't force it. Don't rush it. It's a process, bro. You got to fall in love with the process. Whether you do that challenge today, tomorrow, whether you get enough money for it today, tomorrow, next week, next month. Just take it slow. Trade by trade. Focus on taking good trades. Don't try and make what you need to make a payment today. Don't do that. Shooting yourself in the foot. Just take what the market gives you and be happy with it. It does take time, so like I say, enjoy the process. GJ expectations on news. I think with all these folders, it's probably going to just be like a little bit of a mixed kind of thing. Sure, some of these numbers will be good, some will be bad. Like I say, GDP is probably going to be our main focus here, so hopefully those numbers are good. Because obviously, from these lows, I'd really like to be taking the bars. So if the numbers are good, you know, that's just going to give us, the stars are going to align for the bars here. Even if you do get mixed numbers or bad numbers, you know, you could still see like a deeper liquidity grab, you know, one last tap into 168 and still be looking for the bars. If we do break below 167.8, the lows here, could maybe adapt to sells with this clean traffic, but I'll probably leave that alone on a Friday, to be honest. I'd really like to look at the bars. If the stars don't align, I'll probably leave GJ alone and focus on gold. I see the support, guys. Thanks, Coven. I appreciate that. Thank you, Naseem. Everyone's saying like the stream. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Farmer Tom? Time by me right now is on the screen, 7:15.
Jeez, I think this morning's gonna pay to get that top wicket.
Yo, I really like to see that top wick. Tom says, why leave alone below 168? Like I said, I want the stars to align you on GJ, and if they don't, then I don't need to take a trade. I understand that this is clean traffic below 168. I understand that very, very well. But there's more to it. You need to zoom out. You need to look at the fundamentals. Right now, everything is saying bars. So why, as we push lower, would I be looking for sells when we probably just come in to grab liquidity to continue up? If we push lower, I'll probably be even more aggressive with bars. But I probably wouldn't be too aggressive, that's the thing, so I'd rather just leave it alone. I'd like us to just hold above 168, hold above 168.5, see some good news for the pound, and get the bars. Straightforward. Anything else, I'll probably just chill out. Because you need to understand, next week's a new week. This daily candle could do absolutely nothing, close like that, and then Monday, we've got the same opportunity on our hands. So do you really need to rush? There's no rush. This is kind of funky on gold right now, actually. Good sells below there. Of course, there's clean traffic, but that doesn't necessarily make a good sell. You know, obviously, if the numbers are coming out bad for the pound, there you've got some confluence for those sells. So that's definitely going to be a big factor if you're looking for those sells. But if numbers are coming out good or relatively neutral, then I would probably take it easy on the sells below 168. Understanding that you're probably just grabbing a little bit more liquidity, something like that, to then still come up in line with the higher time frames. But with bad news, couldn't it run down again? It could, potentially, but you need to look at the highest probability setups. I think right now, GJ being bullish on the higher time frame, having had such a nasty pullback already, I don't see much more downside. Even if numbers are bad, like I say, you are probably just going to be grabbing liquidity to continue bullish. You know, even if you do break below 168, those sells might be very short-lived. So I would rather just miss out on all of that. Wait for the buys to set up. Understanding the higher time frames here. Understanding yesterday we had a hawkish Bank of England. That's another thing. That's why there's so much confluence here for the buys. Like I say, the only spanner in the works would be bad or mixed starter. But I'm not saying that it lowers the probabilities of going up. I'm just saying in terms of entries this morning, it's going to make it pretty tough. And it might take a little bit longer to set up. I did mark up potential sells below this level with bad numbers. Potential being the keyword.
That 4 hour is getting a nice little topic now, but could potentially see a steeper topic than that. But bars are completely out of the question for me.
These are looking like possible rejection wicks to like 2008. And what concerns me is the 4 hour. I would have liked that 4 hour to have closed below this support here 2010. But I'm sure if we break those lows, you know, we should be alright to continue down. But just need to be patient, maybe waiting for a bearish 30-minute candle close below 2010 is going to be the call. Smash the like button when you see a peach. What are you saying? What's up, Golden? Chris, keep going, brother. Keep going. The long hours are going to pay off. No worries, Tom. Is it fine to trade gold before news? I don't think that news will have a major impact. But with the way it's looking, I think maybe it might be a good call to just wait for news. Because right now I'm not seeing anything anyway. Would you consider sells on gold below the wicks, or are you going to be looking for buys above 2018? I would consider sells below the wicks. The thing about the sells that I really like is obviously your daily time frame and 4-hour are looking good to drive down. With the buys, I was actually looking at this level as well. You know, this resistance in and around that level you're talking about. But what I didn't like about it is that with the daily candle being bearish, I think it's just a bit tough, man. I'd rather wait for a nice clear break of structure. I think, you know, someone called that a, Jared, what did you call it? A range one breakout. I think safer buys would be above 2022 here, or maybe later in the day. Once you've got that US start in the afternoon, you know, if you're coming into these lows in New York session and you get bad news for the dollar, we're probably going to see something like this. We often see on Fridays, as we move into some sort of significant low, that we can see profit taking and that. But obviously, if the news is good for the dollar, we could easily also break these lows and begin to fill this clean traffic. Obviously, right now, your daily time frame is bearish. We've got range to have deeper pullbacks on the higher time frame. So more downside, in other words. Good luck, Farmer Tom. All the best with that. I'll see you when I see you. If I don't see you again, have a great weekend. What's up, Fabs? favorite part here. Oh yes, don't forget the queens. Let's get it, kings and queens.
I mean, potentially, even if we start getting rejections from 2010 and we start moving up, I really do believe that on the higher time frames, I mean, if you go to something like the daily, with the way we've moved down, I could even see pullbacks into like 2025, or even call it, I don't want to say possibly, but like 2025 to 2029, grabbing liquidity, creating a steep top wick, and then driving down. The reason I say that is because you've still got that wick to fall down to 1999. So if we do grab a little bit more liquidity throughout London slash pre-New York, and then in New York we get the move, I really do believe there's a high probability that today we're going to fall that downwards wick to 1999. But I mean, as long as we're trading bearish on the daily slash the 8 hours respecting the previous 8 hours high, I don't see why you'd start shifting bias.
Yeah, I think you've got a very good point. There definitely is room to move up. Yeah, I mean, I just agree with everything you said. Like, you could definitely form a steeper top wick and then come down. So I think we do just obviously have to be patient right now. It's very tricky at the moment. Like, these are looking like wick rejections. So I would only really be interested if we did get a closure below 2010. I think I'll be a little bit more patient with the impulse entries on the break of these lows. But it's like, what's coming to mind is like chess, the move order, Jared. You know, like how important move order can be.
Yeah.
Like, if you've got a
Well,
sequence in your head
she's still,
of like how you
yeah,
should play it out, but maybe you moved this piece before this piece and you should have actually done it the other way around. Like, you don't know which is like how it's going to play out. You don't know if we're going to get a steeper top wick and then drive into the lows, or if we're going to drive into the lows first and then shift back bullish. For now, you just got to follow
yeah,
the structure. Look at the most recent candles. Like,
yeah.
just keep it simple. I mean, I've got bars planned above here. If we break above there, cool, I'm happy to take the bars. But for now, looking at the sells, anything else that happens throughout the day, that's later's problem. But I guess to have a plan,
Yeah.
to have an idea of what could happen is important. Like I say, I could see us moving into these lows and flipping, seeing massive rejections later on in the day. Then again, I could also see us breaking below 2000 and flipping going to 1985. And then, like you said, we could even actually come up from a steeper top wick on the daily first, before coming down to 2000 or 2004. You know, any one of these scenarios could happen. We could even just sit here in the range for the rest of the day. Who knows?
Wayne saying he likes that that short you posted to the Discord.
Oh shit.
Dude, I
There's all
promise you, I've never seen Connor laugh like that. That was just New York, dude.
pure evil. What?
New York, dude. I was also, bro, when I heard you say it the first time, yes, I laughed. And then I literally even took a photo of the time on my phone. And I'm like, as soon as I have a second here, I'm going to go make that short.
It's all fun and games, man. Oh shit.
But it just shows what happens when you when you argue without backing up your statement. Because I think if he gave like valid reasons to his strategy, I think it would have been different, bro. You would have approached that differently. Yeah. No, that was funny, dude.
For the GJ bars, I think if we start to retrace, I think bars above the resistance will be good. Yeah, you got 25 minutes until the news. Look, I mean, if news comes out good, it might be very tricky, it might be very quick, and you might not even get an opportunity to actually get in here. Might need to wait for some. Jeez, it might be tough, to be honest. But what I've seen with the news at 8, an hour before London Open on the pound, is you think that this news will have a big effect, like once it's released. But oftentimes we see that the news only really makes the move at London Open. I've even seen where the move has come at Asian close. I'll never forget, in December, GBP CPR came out. It came out improved. And I think the day before was US CPR. So the day before, took the buys on gold. It was amazing. I thought, okay, GBP CPR, it's going to be the same story. If numbers are coming out good, it's going to be easy sells. I took these sells thinking, okay, cool, this is going to be quick. GJ just sat there. It did nothing. Actually, let's go back and find it. It did nothing for hours. And it respected my stop loss. I just waited and I waited and I waited. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I would really have expected the volume to come in now. We've had the news, we've had London Open, like what next? And I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna see how the 4-hour candle closes. And I set an alarm for the 4-hour candle close. Open my phone as the 4-hour candle opened, like 4 minutes into the new 4-hour, it just dropped. But let's go and find it.
Was it that move that Niku called me about that one day? Or not?
No,
GJ.
I think
No,
that
was
was
the intervention.
yeah,
Currency intervention.
Interventions. Inventions.
Was it?
Yeah, no, it was.
Interventions. Yeah.
Interventions, yeah.
Did I say?
Yeah,
Did I say invention?
No, I was thinking of the word. I was stuck on the word. Yo, those things went crazy, bro. That was just wild on GJ.
Yeah. Dude, Niku never calls me about price, bro. Like, gold could move. Yeah, gold could go to 5,000. And Niku would never call me. And then I'm at gym, I get a call from Niku. I'm like, yeah, bro, what's this? You know, he never calls. It's supposed to be important. So I'm thinking, let me see what he has to say. Answer. He's like, bro, go look at GJ. I'm like, oh, goodness, what now? Dude, GJ was like 500 pips down in like a 15-minute candle. I was like, yo, that was the only move that I remember on GJ that is stuck with me like that. So,
Oh, it was fucked up, to say the least. Okay, December 14th. So keep in mind, this news was released at 8. You're gonna see the drop was at 12. Mark my words, I remember that they were sitting in those cells for a fucking long time. They were busting up balls, but it paid off. But I learned an important lesson that day. GBP news before market open, don't expect too much. You still will be better off waiting for London Open. Just today. Shot's a bit slow here. Yo, it wasn't that drop. I wish it was that drop. It was this. Was it? No, man. Oh, yeah. So the news came out here, you had that initial move up, and then I think on that bearish kind of close, I was like, okay. And the thing is, I was on holiday, so I just took these sells, and I just had a stop loss above this area here to the left. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave this thing to run for the day. And then it only dropped at 12. I mean, literally that 30-minute candle alone, like I say, it just ripped down like 70 pips. But you can see when that news, even though it was CPI, hard-hitting news, didn't really do much. So hopefully price kind of just stalls out here, even if we do have good news. And then it gives us a little setup for London Open. Gold. Yeah, gold looks good. Gold looks real good. Hmm. The GBP news shouldn't have too much of an impact on gold, but I just want to go back and make sure. Never really obviously paid too much attention to it, but you know, yesterday obviously central bank monetary policy is going to have an impact on gold. We saw that yesterday, where gold was quite bullish off of the initial news release, but something like GDP for the pound shouldn't have a major impact on gold. The only reason I'm looking is I'm quite interested in the gold sales right now. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that GDP. If this 15-minute candle can close below 2010.25, I'm game for the sales. Otherwise, I'll just wait for the hourly close. Guys are keen for the sales here today. Got a minute. We are currently sitting below that support.
For sorry, for signals, I'm gonna send that a trade might be coming through here, so I have enough time to react.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm also gonna slowly start putting this in. So I'll stop at 2009 point. Let's call it 9.9. 2009.9. So I'll stop at 2009.9. Stop loss at 2012.5 for about 20 pips. We actually closed above that support there. With the pre-London volume, if we do break these lows, I would anticipate us to fill this wick. And then obviously below that wick, you've got clean traffic to the left.
So 2009.9 and 2012.5.
Yeah.
Just if we do end up taking it.
To be honest, I think I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm obviously liking the volume I was seeing in this previous 15-minute candle. Knowing that we're coming into a time of volume. Also, just that initial rip of that opening of the 4-hour, leaving this wick to fill here. You know, the idea was obviously something like this. And that we have a very high probability to come down and fill this wick. If we break previous 15-minute lows, you know, we'll probably fill this wick. And then if we can break the low around 2008.5, you've got like 40 pips of clean traffic moving down. But right now, I mean, in this consolidation, we're seeing pretty funky price action. I'm actually gonna just hold off. If the hourly can close nice and bearish, then that gives us a much stronger confirmation. I do really feel like we'll get the move down here. But just need to be patient. We didn't actually close below support on the 15. Delete the sell stops? No. Yeah, no sell stops. No trades. I've got no positions. No pending orders, nothing.
without it closing below that support, I definitely think waiting for the hourly in the next 11 minutes is going to be key. Because if we can close bearish on hourly, then at least we know that sellers are still present and taking control. But at any point, I think if this hourly flips, we could see that deeper pullback.
Yeah. I mean, right now, this just looks terrible. This whole area. Very tough. Gotta sell at 2012.
Just to see one subscriber away from getting 4.7 and
Slowly but surely.
5K incoming. That's been quick.
Yeah. 8 minutes till the pound news. I'm not in a rush to take anything off the rip from the pound news. Obviously, I just want to see how it comes out. And if it's good, then, you know, maybe we could be a little bit more aggressive with the buys if we do get a retest of 168.5. Otherwise, I would just wait for London Open still. Doesn't want to go make some coffee. I'll be back now. But 7 minutes until these hourly candles close, until GBP news. So I'm just waiting here.
Morning.
Meneer, hoe gaan het met jij?
I'm well in Jurks.
Nou, nee, ik kan kletsen.
Just giving a heads up, I won't be on YouTube at all, okay?
Okay, nice. Any reason or?
Just no YouTube at the moment. That's it. Like I'm not watching.
There's that thing.
Is what I
Get you.
That's about it, bro. So nothing too hectic. Just that. Where's Uncle
Boy,
Con?
got some YouTube. He's he just went to go make coffee. Otherwise, Mr. Peter, how have you been?
Me always well, bro. And yourself?
No, nothing. Thanks, my side.
No way. Been keeping well.
Yeah, no.
I made myself a thick omelette now, bro. Keen to chow this thing. Wait, what? Can you hear me rolling my mouse?
Nah.
Good
Okay.
morning.
Oh, yeah. You,
Okay.
uncle?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Always well, bro. Always well. Fuck, I don't ask this. Are we holding? That's not even I can ask.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For now.
Do you want to long? Yes. Fuck me, bro. I'm trying to set Tickmo up on my laptop. I have to read such small things.
You just blind me. Good now.
I am at the moment, bro. I had my eye injection. When was it? Gosh, I don't even know when. It was in this week, though.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah, bro.
you
On
said
the
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, Connor, do you
So
like
does
an
it-
omelette, bro?
Yeah.
I've mastered the omelette. I've mastered it. I've been making this thing for me like every day for I don't know how long.
Yo, mince, onion, mushroom, and omelette. God, nice.
What did you want to ask?
Yeah.
What did you want to ask, Uncle?
I was gonna say, like, after your injection, is your vision like blurry?
No and yes. Yes, because obviously an injection went in my eye, so it's like sensitive.
Yeah.
But no, because it feels the same to me technically. It's just like, yeah. But this time was really like I don't even feel like he gave me an injection, to be honest with you. So
Yo,
yeah.
bro, that whole idea gives me the thrills.
Yeah.
Injections. I wanted to take a video, bro, so I could show you Oaks, but they said that the management doesn't allow people to take videos and shit.
No, man. Fuck, I wish you could take a
Yeah.
video.
It's bad for business, though.
Yeah. What did it be? Remember, I get one above my eye in the eye socket to like numb my eye. And then like in like if you feel above your eye it's hard, like into that,
Yeah.
bro. But like obviously underneath my eyelid, not from the top. So you lost my
Take me.
Okay, Chance, I think let's lock in, yeah.
Teach.
Let's lock in. I'm looking at gold. Looking very nice here, but it could be quick. It might even just rip down on the open. Okay, so I do want to see a steeper top wick. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to have sell stops on the break of the low. Might even just do a market execution. Okay, fuck. Don't really have time. Okay, I'm doing a market execution. Right here. Stop losses above the previous 30 for about 30 pips. At 2012.5. Jeez.
Oh, Jared's on it.
Nah, that was a bit quick, bro. My heart's racing.
Calm
But
down, uncle.
that's what we were looking for, that closure below. We at least got a top wick first. And then if we break the lows, we're going to be looking really good here.
Where did you get in there?
I'm in at 2009.14.
Oh,
I'll go 0.25.
I'm thinking if they didn't manage to catch the sell stops because they were so quick, what are your thoughts about 2008.5?
On the lows,
Yeah,
yeah, that's fine. Stops are still alright. Like 38 pips, 40 pips, it's fine.
Current hour can become managing point for whoever enters on that level, that 2008.5 level.
That's
Wait,
very
sorry,
true.
what did you say?
Current hourly,
The current,
like,
if they enter on 2008.5, Jared, the current hour can become their managing point if they want to.
Yeah.
To us, it won't make too much sense, but to them, it can.
I mean, it's if you did manage to get in at like 2009.5-ish, call it, 4, 3, 2, 1, give it 5 pips. If you do run into 2008.5, you've got at maximum 10 pips. So I think that would be, personally, I think that would be strangling the position a little bit.
how numbers were mixed. Your GDP was negative, but you had quite a few things that were positive here. Prelim GDP quarter on quarter was as forecasted. So probably not going to have a major impact, but definitely want to wait for London Open. Still see if you set up for the bars. But to be honest, I really like the gold setup here. Really, really like this.
Bro, fuck. I don't find my Tickmill login. Shit. Con, if I go into my Tickmill, will I find my login and my password and shit on the site?
No, it will be in your emails.
Yeah, shit, I thought so.
But Nick, could just go and search through your emails via
I'm
TikTok.
currently doing,
And it'll come up very, very quickly.
but you know, you have like flipping 2,000 daily confirmation, daily things.
Yeah, but just type in Tickmill and then password, and then it'll bring up that exact email you need.
Oh. But these people got weird passwords though. Yeah. Or a shot.
So I think for these gold sales, just looking to target 2000 looks really good. If we break below 2000, there's clean traffic here to the left. But I just want to keep in mind it's Friday. I think not trying to get this move. I'm pretty happy to just get the move down to the lows. It's knowing gold, New York session, we could tap into these lows and be back at 2020 within like a hourly candle. Kaz, I wanted to do a sell stop, but it was a little bit quick, so I just did a market execution.
Shit, sorry if that made a noise. Can you hear that when it makes that noise?
No.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Gwen has a very good point, Kaz. If you're asking if it's a good trade, then maybe it doesn't fit your trading plan, and then you should just not take the trade. If you're just blindly taking trades from someone else's live stream, there's a problem. You need to come in here with the desire to learn. And if you have already maybe been coming for a while and you're getting a feel for the strategy, you like it, it resonates with you, and you see that I take a trade and you like the trade idea, then sure, take it. But that's obviously at the end of the day your own responsibility. So yeah, I waited for this 30-minute candle's close. I waited for the new candle to form a top wick first. Looks like we are forming a steeper top wick. Keep in mind, hourly also closed very nice and bearish here. So we got our hourly candle closing below support with clean traffic to the left, in line with the daily being bearish and the 4 hour as well.
Okay, sorry, bro. I dropped off there for a second. I'm back now.
No stress. 2012.5 is my stop loss. See, even with that negative news, GJ just came and tapped that 168,500 level. And it looks like he may even flip bullish and just continue driving up. You know, neutral news, it's not going to hold too much weight. Could see some ranging, but I think what's going to take precedence over this is yesterday's news with the rate decision and the monetary policy statement. And also, like I say, just coming into this higher time frame demand zone. Kaza, I'm just saying, I know, I actually recognize your name. But I'm just saying for anyone in the chat, you know, I'm just generalizing. Once we break these lows, we're off to the races. Should do a video of your lifestyle and morning prep for the charts and everything. I'll think about it. I think it would be cool.
Oh, vlogger con, eh?
But I kind of cringe at the idea of doing a vlog. I think it would be cool. Like, I think it would be cool for the channel. You know, this is what
Yeah.
like Forex is about. A lot of guys join for the lifestyle. I'll take a video of me waking up in my silk sheets, hopping into the Lambo, go get some coffee there from the Starbucks. You know, it's a normal life of a trader.
Yeah, my day in the life would be a lot more boring.
Go to the
No, no.
SPCA, play with some golden retrievers.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, no, please.
I mean, just drink more steroids. I mean, vitamins.
You're what?
Vitamins, bro. Vitamin D, vitamin B, some omega, you know. Nothing hectic. Nothing. Some Dubel.
Just broke those lows. This 15-minute candle is about to close in about a minute and a half. Next 15, I'm anticipating quite a lot of volume once we break the lows again.
Gents, why on a laptop can't you see your password when you type it in, bro?
Security reasons. If you're sitting in public, somebody sees your laptop and then they're like, okay, cool, now I can steal it and open it.
I'll wait for you to put it in when I can't see it, and then I'll steal your laptop while it's open, and then anyway I'm in your stuff because you put me in there. Like if I really wanted to
No,
steal
but
it.
no, but if you, let's say I'm sitting at Starbucks and you steal my laptop, right? If you don't know the
After you log
password,
in.
it's just a matter.
After you
It's just
log
a matter of time.
Bro, I'm a smart thief, okay? I'll steal it after you logged in. And then I'm gonna do everything.
No man, Nico, you're not a thief. Don't say that shit.
But then it's
You
gonna
don't know,
die
man.
and then you don't have the password and it's useless. Or you're gonna
You know,
steal it
I'm
and then
safe,
come back 25 minutes later for the charger.
Bro, I'll just steal you with and clap you if you don't give it to me. Simple.
You're worth it.
Jared's small enough to put him in the laptop.
Try to fit in the laptop
Stealing
bag.
and kid.
Yeah, I can carry you over my shoulder. That's it.
I've never hated my workplace more than I do now.
Just joking, Jared.
Where's
Love you,
HR
bro.
when you need them? Nah, dude, you guys don't love
I'm here, bro. You're looking for HR. How can I help, sir?
me. She said, Nico is our HR. We'd have fuck all patrons.
Sorry, I'm struggling to join the Discord. Fuck off, then.
Yeah, who keeps up? Fuck, you could
Why
literally
do you
Google
guys
that
make me
shit.
so bad? Nah, you always make you swap, eh? You make me seem so bad. I'm not this bad.
I'm just
I'm close
ready.
to it. Not that bad.
I'm not ready. I'm serious. Oh, okay.
Okay, so like I say, 15 minutes. If we close bearish there, we should see some nice volume come in. So we're getting a nice push here. There's literally clean traffic to the left. 2008 was a key area for quite some time. We can see that wick rejection right there to 2008. So below there, I'm pretty happy to just let it rock to about 2004, 2005. Yeah, I think I'll go break even at 2005. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's Nico
Nico's
opening up
signing
his...
into Signal.
No, it's me trying to log into my thing because I have another stroke soon. So. Bro, they put these funky fucking characters in your password and you can't see your password. So I've typed this thing like 6 times and I can't figure out which one I'm doing wrong.
Go, highlight it, right click, and then go inspect. And a tab will pull up on the right of your laptop and it'll be hidden in that back door and you can see it there.
Okay, I'll try now.
So Con, are you looking at break even at 2005? Right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, shit. Sorry, I dropped off when you gave break even earlier, so I just wanted to make sure. See the rave I had on that dancer devil, right?
Yeah, that he gave liquidity.
Yeah, and then I said, I'm going to spend the money we take from your bars on something stupid.
Oh, shit.
I'm glad I wasn't sure.
Oh, Nicky, you missed out yesterday, bro.
I can't be getting entertained by people like that, bro.
That's why you're not HR.
Good point. Understand now, Jared. Thanks. Probably gonna get doing again. That's beautiful.
I don't really want to see this 15 flipping back bullish. So I'm thinking, I don't really want to strangle the position. But at the same time, if we're flipping bullish, you know, we just got to be careful as well. $10 for the 30-minute close. I think let's wait for the 30-minute close. I was thinking to just go break even, but I'll wait for the 30-minute close here. As long as we are respecting the current 30-minute high, I'm very happy here actually. I just locked into the 15-minute there. It's like, I don't want to see this 15 flip bullish. But as long as we are respecting previous 15-minute highs, it's still pretty good. I'm from India. Welcome from India. Do you know they call South Africa the Rainbow Nation? So this stream is actually like the Rainbow Nation. We've got guys from everywhere here. You stupid, not sell, buy gold. Thank you, Bahesh. Whatever the fuck your name is. Thank you, bro. Very insightful information there. The Rainbow Nation.
If I'm HR and I get that message, I must not react.
I love Connor. He's like, this is the Rainbow Nation. Everybody's welcome. We love you all. And then he's like, thanks for that information, Besh. How do you fuck you say your name? Oh, Connor, you kill me, bro.
The man can't even spell stupid. Bro. What? Just shut up.
He's probably got that no regrets tattooed on his chest.
No regrets.
Regrets.
Shit. That kills me.
Ghana, Uzbekistan. Ned. Please shut up, Ned. Jamaica, Indonesia, Japan. Lovely, lovely, gents. I think as this candle is breaking its own low, you'll find that on the lower time frames we had a little bit of a pullback and we're breaking to create new lows. So I don't think it's a bad call to go break even here. The way this 15-minute candle is looking so strong, bearish, you really don't want to see it breaking its own high. So I'm going to move stop loss to break even right here. Just staying adaptive. Setting up about 30 pips. Stop loss to entry, risk-free trade. And at the 2005 level, I'll secure 50%. Actually, I'll secure a little bit more. I'll secure like 60%. Fuck.
Yeah, but GG's Con.
Short.
No sell, stop, buy, stop, gold now.
Really do get some characters in this trading space.
Ugh, bro, those characters are the ones that just want to piggyback, so they don't really matter. It's fine if you
Yeah,
want to piggyback. Just shut
at this
your mouth
point,
while
it's
you
almost like comical. I don't really get
Yeah,
worried
for
about
sure.
anything anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Thing is, I just see it as a rave now. Like you said,
Yeah.
it's not serious. Like, I mean, dude, if you honestly are so certain of your bars, then why are you here? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, bro, Jared, I love the one we did last time. Show us your
Yeah.
bars in Discord. Show us you just took your stop loss.
yeah.
Show us.
Okay,
Don't just come say
guys,
you're gonna
the 5 minutes about to close. Bullish. Looks like it in 20 seconds. So if you are wanting to secure some of your profits, I mean, you're sitting up about 15 pips. That's enough for you. Obviously, you want to protect your profits, protect your capital. You know, not a bad idea if price is closing against you to potentially manage your position. But I'm just going to let this rock. I know we got into like 30 pips profit there, but I'm just letting the higher time frames take over, trusting this clean traffic to the left. And as long as we respect the 15-minute high, the trade is still valid. So worst case scenario, I go break even. That's fine. Could you go over your levels and thoughts for entries? Alright, so the idea started on... I mean, you could always go back and look at the stream, but let's just review the trade quickly. The idea started off from the daily candle closed below our daily support here at 2016.8. Our 4-hour coming into London open or pre-London, where we know that we often see volume closed bearish. And then if we zoomed in here to the 30-minute, we saw support around 2010. And I said if we could close below that support, I'm going to be looking for the sells to fill this clean traffic to the left. Clean traffic meaning our next support is very far away and we've got enough range to this next support. So you can see these candles, there's just no support or resistance between this 2010 and 2004. So anticipating us to fill that clean traffic and target the lows from last week. That's the idea here. Always in profit with you. Good stuff, Ricky. Just past phase 2. Lovely, 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 Danny. Well done, bro. No worries, bro. Yeah, you can see that 5 minutes looking nasty now.
But yeah, to that old dancer devil, bro. All I'd say is probably the best move for you right now is to go over why we took this off, what we had to look at, why we were anticipating volume there, why we got in, how we got in, the confirmations you had to look at, and overall just understand the trade. I mean, even if you did have and still do have a buying bearish and it plays out, you know, there was room for downside in this trade, in this opportunity, and we capitalized on it. So yeah, it's just a good way about going about it instead of just being like, oh, well, screw Forex today, you know, rather get a good understanding and take it from there.
Okay, so we have bullish here. My entry was at about, on my MetaTrader, 2009.14. So I'm still in here, just barely. 30 minutes about to open up, but your 15 is closing bullish. So pretty tight. Friday's always moving like this. It's pretty normal. Okay, so I've been stopped out here at break even. And that's going to be my morning, guys. I'm not really going to look for any more positions on a Friday. GJ is looking good here. Based off the hourly. Still got 20 minutes until London Open. I'll just be patient. But you've had a nice tap into 168,500 and looks like you're moving back up. So that news was neutral. GDP numbers were bad. So just be careful. London Open could even give you another pullback. So just be aware of that on GJ. Gold, you know, we could definitely come down full this week. And that's why I'm probably just going to call it a day. Because I managed the trade the way I managed it, the way I had planned to manage it. And, you know, sometimes these things are going to happen. So it's looking good to come down and fall the wick. If you're still in, you know, just be aware that if this 15 minute does flip bullish now, your previous 15 minute was bullish. And you could definitely see rejections. Friday, we do see funky price action. As you're coming down into the lows, like I say, just be aware. You could definitely see profit taking in this area on a Friday. Could have maybe given a bit more room, but it is what it is. I'm pretty happy with that, you know. I don't want to overextend myself on a Friday. I'm sure lots of you guys made a nice little profit there. And I'm sure some of you are still in. So, obviously, just manage your trade however fits your plan. But that's going to be my day. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I'll see you next week. And have a great weekend. No diamond hands for me today, unfortunately. Cheers, gents. See you when I see you.
Cheers, everybody. Till next week.
Cheers.